I can see it.
Yeah, okay. Great. Then I got a question for you. When you were a child, did you ever have the idea of becoming an astronaut? Hmm? No? Yes, Mercedes, Anna, yes?
Yes,
Why? Did you want to go to to the sun, to the moon? Why?
because all my planet and stars is very beautiful and
Okay.
interesting.
Okay, beautiful, interesting. That's fine. Thank you. Anyone else? No, nobody else crossed the idea through your mind. You wanted to be an astronaut, no? Sounds more like a cliche. Okay, let's see. It says exploration, the planet quiz. Let's see. Then here we have the names of the planets, right? And then we have some descriptions. Then what I want you to do is to match the descriptions to the names of the planets. Let me see, because some people are just arriving, right? Then I'm sending you in the WhatsApp group the names, okay, in the order that appeared in the book, okay? Second, I am pasting it. Yes, you got it. And then on the screen, you can see the descriptions. And you have the number 1 as an example, right? It's the second planet from the sun, the hottest planet with the longest day. What is it?
The first is Mercury because it's
Venus.
Venus, exactly. According to the book's list, right? Yeah. Okay, the number 1 is Venus. Then, thank you very much. Let me see. Let's do something. Let's answer it in the order that they appear here. Yeah, it says, it's letter A. It's a small rocky planet and the closest place to the sun.
Mercury.
Mercury.
Mercury, yes. I think so. Okay, yes, it is good. Thank you. Then the next one. It says letter B. It's known as the red planet and it's the 4th planet from the sun.
Mars.
Mars.
Mars, number?
8.
8, right? Okay. Let's see. Yes, that's correct. It's a gas planet and it's got the largest rings.
Jupiter.
Saturn.
Saturn. Saturn.
Saturn
7.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Yes, that's correct. Letter D. It's a gas planet, the 8th planet from the sun and the coldest planet.
Pluto.
Neptune.
Pluto.
Pluto.
Number 4.
Number 4.
9.
Okay. Someone say 9 and someone say 5. What about the others?
Number
What do you think?
9.
Tururu, yeah. Is that a commercial of Wherever Tomorrow, or you're in the subway, guys? 9, no.
No.
The other option?
5.
5.
Number 5.
Review it. Yes, that's correct. Thank you. Then letter F. It was discovered in 1930 and it's called a dwarf planet.
I don't know.
Number 9, Pluto. Yes. Remember, yes, it's a planet. No, it's just a star. Then they classify it as a planet, they declassify it, and now again, it's supposed to be a planet. Okay, letter G. It's the largest planet with 4 large moons.
Jupiter.
Jupiter, I think, number
4.
4.
4.
Yes, that's right. Then the next one. It says H is the 3rd planet from the sun. It's got 1 moon and liquid water on its surface.
Earth.
Number 2.
Number 2, Earth.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, it is supposed to be the only one with water, right? Okay. Then letter H, I. What is it? It's the 7th planet from the sun and it's made of rock and ice. And it's got
Uranus.
lots of moons.
Uranus.
Uranus, number 3.
3.
Okay.
Yes.
Even by elimination, right? We can do it. Exactly, that was correct. Okay. Yeah, you agree? That's fine. Thank you. Now, here we have some explanation or some text about life in the space, right? Of course, we have some questions about it. Yeah, it says comprehension, clear. Listen and read the text on page 109. I'm going to play the audio so you can listen to it, okay? It says circle true or false, yeah? T for true, F for false. Then let me just send you the information. We cannot see both at the same time. Yes.
And bone without gravity. So, 2 hours a day are spent on exercise to keep the astronauts fit. Even in the gym, astronauts are strapped into place or they would float away. Routine. Every 24 hours, astronauts experience 15 dawns as the station orbits the Earth. So work and sleep is organized into a 24-hour day. All the crew are woken up by an alarm every morning, and they eat 3 meals a day, just like on Earth. A lot of the food is freeze-dried, so water is added, and soup and drinks are drunk with a straw. Sleeping can be difficult. Many astronauts sleep standing up in a sleeping bag which is strapped to the wall. In their free time, astronauts write emails, watch DVDs, play games, or just watch the Earth. Work. The space station is cleaned by the crew every day at 8 a.m. A lot of machinery is needed to keep people alive in space, so they have to do maintenance as well. They also do experiments. Although they wear spacesuits during launch or re-entry, ordinary clothes such as t-shirts and tracksuits are worn on the space station. Water. Water is precious and isn't used for washing. Astronauts wash with a damp cloth. All food containers are crushed and thrown away, and disposable clothes are worn. Nearly all the water is brought from Earth by shuttle or automated spacecraft. But some water is taken from the air. First, it is purified, and then it is used for drinking or food preparation. Air is used to flush the toilet, and even the astronaut's urine is recycled. Team spirit. On a space mission, astronauts are locked up in a small place with 3 or 6 crewmates from different countries for months on end. So being a good team player is important. You have to be able to deal with tensions.
Okay. Is it okay or replay?
Replay, please.
Okay.
Replay, please.
Unit 11. Exercise 2.
Life in space. What is it like to live so far from home? How do you overcome the difficulties of life in zero gravity? The International Space Station has been in orbit for more than 10 years. It is being built by teams of astronauts from all over the world and is the largest satellite in orbit round the Earth. Training. Astronauts are trained to deal with zero gravity, zero G, using strange machines. They are put into an aircraft called the Vomit Comet to get used to zero G. They are also strapped into a mechanical chair known as the 5DF, 5 degrees of freedom, to experience life in orbit. Zero G. In space, everything in the station is tied down. Otherwise, it would float, and astronauts are held in place by seatbelts and straps. Tools are kept in their pockets. Weightlessness also makes astronauts grow several centimeters, and the human body loses muscle and bone without gravity. So, 2 hours a day are spent on exercise to keep the astronauts fit. Even in the gym, astronauts are strapped into place or they would float away. Routine. Every 24 hours, astronauts experience 15 dawns as the station orbits the Earth. So work and sleep is organized into a 24-hour day. All the crew are woken up by an alarm every morning. And they eat 3 meals a day, just like on Earth. A lot of the food is freeze-dried, so water is added, and soup and drinks are drunk with a straw. Sleeping can be difficult. Many astronauts sleep standing up in a sleeping bag which is strapped to the wall. In their free time, astronauts write emails, watch DVDs, play games, or just watch the Earth. Work. The space station is cleaned by the crew every day at 8 a.m. A lot of machinery is needed to keep people alive in space, so they have to do maintenance as well. They also do experiments. Although they wear spacesuits during launch or re-entry, ordinary clothes such as t-shirts and tracksuits are worn on the space station. Water. Water is precious and isn't used for washing. Astronauts wash with a damp cloth. All food containers are crushed and thrown away, and disposable clothes are worn. Nearly all the water is brought from Earth by shuttle or automated spacecraft. But some water is taken from the air. First, it is purified, and then it is used for drinking or food preparation. Air is used to flush the toilet, and even the astronaut's urine is recycled. Team spirit. On a space mission, astronauts are locked up in a small place with 3 or 6 crewmates from different countries for months on end. So being a good team player is important. You have to be able to deal with tensions.
Okay. Then let's review it together. Then let me see. Please, Onofre, number 1.
Okay. The International Space Station has a special chair called the 5DF. True?
I think that is true. Okay. No. This chair is not in the International Space Station. Where is this chair? Who identified it?
The chair called Vomit Comet, no?
Okay, well, exactly. Yes, it is called, yeah, the Vomit Comet, right? But it is an aircraft, and it is before getting there. Okay. But that is the aircraft. Yeah, the other one is in the International Spaceship, okay? I think it's Space Station, sorry. Onofre, pick a victim, please.
Mm,
Me, teacher.
Okay.
Astronauts have to do a lot of exercise every day to keep fit because of the effect of zero gravity on their bodies. It's false.
This is false. Okay, let's see.
it's true, no?
No, it is true. Why? Because they mention here. Yeah. Weightlessness. Okay, it said the human body loses muscle and bone without gravity. So 2 hours a day are spent on exercise to keep the astronauts fit. Yeah.
Yes, teacher. 2 hours is not a lot of
A lot of exercise, no?
No.
Really? Really, you don't go, you do 2 hours of exercise every day?
I think a lot of exercise is every time 4, 6 hours.
Well, we are not talking about athletes, right? But it is supposed, like, compared to the average or to the normal, that is 10 minutes or 0 minutes. They suppose maybe they consider that basis, right?
Okay, teacher.
Don't worry. Then the next one, please. Pick a victim. Jorge.
Jair.
Jair, go ahead, Jair.
The crew wake up at dawn every day. It's true.
It is true. No. What time do they wake up?
8 p.m.
Wake up with alarm.
The alarm, but what time do they wake up?
At 5 o'clock.
What? At 5? I don't remember where it is, but it is, well, they say that they experience 15 dawns, right? Dawns are like madrugadas, but they mentioned that work, sleep, is organizing at 24, yeah, every morning by an alarm every morning. Then it's not that dawn. No es en la madrugada, yeah, in the morning. Okay, then let's review the next one. Pick a victim, Jair.
Yvette.
Okay, Yvette, please.
Okay, astronauts eat just the same kind of food as they would eat on Earth. It's false because the food is freeze-dried.
It's dried, exactly. It's a special food. They have to hydrate it. Yeah. It is supposed, they said that Maruchan was created for astronauts, right? Because it is dry, they have to add water, etc. Right? Thank you. Okay, but pick a victim, please.
Israel.
Israel, go ahead, please.
Yes, teacher. The astronauts are very busy on the space station and don't have any free time. Is false.
Is false. Let's review it. Yes, they have free time. What do they do in their free time?
No, I don't remember.
You don't remember what happened? What do they do in their free time? They mentioned here.
Or
They play video games.
Play video games.
Yeah.
Watch DVDs.
Watch TV series.
Watch, yeah, exactly, DVDs, write emails, or they mention watch the earth, only observe the earth, yeah, the landscape. Okay, thank you, Israel. Pick a victim, please. You're so kind.
Ricardo, David.
Ricardo, go ahead, please.
Yes, teacher. It's important to be able to get on well with your crewmates if you work on a space station. It's true.
This is true, you think. Okay. Exactly. They say team spirit, yeah? Because you're going to be with different people at the same time, right? Okay. Difficult?
No, teacher.
No? Maybe just a little bit, right? Just some specifications about dawn, about the time, the exercise, yeah? Parameters, maybe. Okay, that's fine. Well, here we have some questions. Yeah, it says per word, discuss these questions. Let me see how many we are. 31, my God, we are a lot. It says, would you like to be an astronaut on the space station, as they mentioned here? Consider the things about the food, about water, about the exercise. Okay. Which things about life on a space station would you like? What would be nice? Okay. You make your list, right? Which things about life on a space station would you hate the most? Yeah, for example, if you don't like to work in teams, maybe that would be difficult, right? Maybe about the food. We as Mexicans, we love our kind of food, and imagine all the time noodles, etc. Yeah. Okay. Then the questions are in the WhatsApp group, and I'm going to focus this one. So you're going to have 3 minutes, please, to answer the questions. Write down your answers, please. Yeah. Then, give me a second. There you go. Three minutes. Victims, right? Okay. Who wants to explain us? Wants to give us the answers? Room number 1. Who was in room number 1? Your victim or your volunteer? Okay. Raul, you were in room number 1. Okay, go ahead, please. No, but your answers, your personal. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Thank you. Thank you. Room number 2. Who is the volunteer in room number 2? No?
Me, teacher.
Okay, Jorge.
Okay, then question 1. I wouldn't like to be because I don't I don't like being away from my family. But I would like it for the money I will want.
I will earn.
I will earn.
Okay. And what things would you like about being on the space station?
I would like to see how immense the space is.
How immense the space is. Okay, exactly. That would be nice. Thank you. Room number 3. Who is the volunteer in the number 3?
Me, teacher.
Okay, who is me? Antonio.
Yes. I would like to be in a space station for the view of the solar system and possible beginning of life.
Okay. And what will you hate about it?
And the second, I would like to experience the effect of gravity, and I would hate is the bad taste of food.
Okay, exactly. The taste, the flavor of food. That's fine. Thank you, Marco. Okay, room number 4. Volunteer in room number 4.
Teacher, I don't know what is my...
No, give me a break. What?
My team is number 8.
Team is number 8? Okay. Wait a minute.
I'm sorry. I don't know what is my number.
Oh, give me a break. I'm telling you there in the message. Remember your name and remember the person you're going to select. Okay. Number 4, ¿no? Van a perder la participación los 3 del grupo, ¿eh? Well, number 5, room number 5.
Me, teacher.
Okay, who is me?
Yvette.
Okay, Yvette, go ahead.
For the first, I say no. I will because I prefer to enjoy to Earth and the places. The second, I would probably hate the be in the same place and eat the food with dried. But I would like to look at the view of Earth into the space.
Okay, that's fine. Thank you. Room number 6, please.
Me, teacher Ricardo.
Okay, Ricardo, go ahead.
Well, the first question is, would you like to be an astronaut on the space station? Well, in my group, Alicia, she said she wouldn't like to be an astronaut on a space station because they be afraid to the immensity. And wait a moment. And Fernanda, she don't like the darkness. And me, I would like to see the Earth to the space station, but I don't like to the alturas. So
the heights.
The heights.
Heights. Okay. That's fine. And then what would be good about there besides the view?
Well, in my head, I have some pictures to internet to the Earth, but I like to see the, how do you say, como que el amanecer, o sea, el borde del sol. No?
Okay, it will be that because it will be madrugada. It will be the sunset.
The sunset to how to cover around the world to the Earth.
Okay, sunrise. Okay, that's fine. Thank you, my friend. Number 7, please.
Mi teacher, Daniela Valerio.
Okay, Daniela, go ahead.
I wouldn't like it because I don't feel prepared for this kind of routine on life. And the second question, I will hate not to be able to eat all Mexican food.
Exactly, or normal food, as we say. Okay, that's fine. Thank you. Number 8. Who is in number 8?
Me, teacher Israel.
Okay, Israel, go ahead.
The first question, would you like to be an astronaut on the space station? My answer is yes, I would like it because I think seeing the Earth from there will be impressive. Which things about life on a space station would you like or hate the most? In my case, I will hate food because I will miss eating at home like normal people or greasy things.
Okay, that's fine. Thank you, my friend. Number 9.
Me, teacher, Aline.
Okay, Aline, please.
Yes. Would you like to be an astronaut on the space station? No, I won't like because I don't like small places and the ship is small. Which things about life on the space station would you like or hate? I like the free time. Hate the downs because when I don't sleep, I.
Okay, that's fine. I think they maybe give you training to be able to sleep in the way they do, right? Because they say that they strap you, to the walls. You have to sleep strapped, tied. Okay, that's fine. Thank you, Alicia. Then number 10, please.
Me, Saul.
Okay, Saul, go ahead.
Yes, I would like to see the Earth from space and the moon closer. I will grow and see the stars, and I wouldn't like the food in the space.
Exactly, it will be. But in mind, you have to follow a diet not only during the mission, right? It is supposed to be for a long, long time during the training. Okay, then team number 4, the representative of team number 4. No?
Yes, teacher, me.
Okay, who is it?
Sorry. The first question, I wouldn't like to be because I support zero gravity entrainment.
Okay.
The second question, I would like to see the stars and planets. And the second question in hate, I would hate to be in the same place all the time.
Exactly. As I mentioned, a small place, too routinary, same people, big brother, but for intelligent people, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I think they record everything, so in mind it will be kind of difficult. Okay, it says talking about processes. Yeah, the topic that I sent you the exercises on Friday. Sorry, I apologize, I couldn't attend. Yeah, it says read the rules and find and underline more examples in the text. First, we're going to read and examine, right? You have questions, let me know. And then we are going to find more examples here in the text about life in the space, okay? Then some of the examples are from here, of course. It's a lot of machinery is needed to keep people alive in space. Yeah. We use the passive to say what happens when the agent is not important. What is the agent? Who does the action? Who performs the action? For example, you can use by to say who or what causes the action. Who needs a lot of machinery? The NASA, yeah, maybe these space agencies. Okay, but what is important thing? The machinery, because they need machinery for sending the spaceships to the space, the machinery to purify water, to purify or to produce the oxygen. And then it says a lot of machinery, a lot of machines are needed to keep people alive in space. Okay, then the second one. The space station is cleaned by the crew every day. What is more important here? The astronauts in this sentence, okay, specifically in this sentence, the astronauts, the crew, or the space station?
The space station.
Exactly. Then the object is more important, yeah, than That's why they mention first this one, the space station. What do they do to the space station? Well, they clean it. When we mention the space station is cleaned by the crew every day. Yeah, not 2 times a week or 3 times a week, like in my house. No, yeah, every day. Then, how do we form the present simple passive? Well, we are going to form it with the verb to be, am, is, are, and the verb in past participle. Remember, the verbs in past participle in Spanish, they end in ado, ido, toso, cho. Then maybe reparado, comido, impreso, expuesto, hecho, right? Then, once again, the past participles are ado, ido, toso, cho. For example, everything in the space station is tied down. Yeah, tied, amarrado, right? Tied down. They tied everything. The tools, food, everything. Why? Because of the gravity, or because of the zero gravity. Then we're going to form the present continuous passive with the subject. Yeah, once again, the verb to be. Yeah, but now we need the verb in the ing, being, and then the verb in past participle. Yeah, it is being built by teams of astronauts around the world. Yeah, it is. Yeah, this is the it is the object, right? The subject, sorry. Is the verb to be, being built, construido, right? By teams of astronauts around the world. We are going to use the present passive, specifically the present continuous, in passive voice to describe processes. Please. I moved a little bit here. So find examples here in the text with passive voice, please. In present simple or even in present continuous. As you find them, you can tell me.
Maria, teacher.
Okay.
In space, everything is the station is tied down.
Okay. Where is it? In
Zero G.
Zero G,
Zero G.
exactly. Is tied down. This is one example of present simple. Is tied down and the very past. Thank you. Then any other?
Me, teacher.
Okay, who is me?
In the same text, the astronauts are held in place by seat belts and the straps.
Okay. Then the astronauts. What is in the same one?
Yes, and the astronauts
Astronauts are held in place by seat belts and straps. Exactly. That's fine. Thank you. Who else, please?
Me, teacher, Anna.
Anna. Okay, please go ahead, Anna.
In the title word, the space station is cleaned by the crew
every day at 8 a.m. Thank you. This is the complete sentence. Thank you. Where else?
Maria, teacher again.
Who is it? I hear a voice. A voice.
Onofre.
Onofre, okay. Onofre, go ahead.
Yes. Air is used to flush the toilet, and even the astronauts' urine is recycled.
Okay. And then it is in water, right?
Yes. Air is used.
Air, exactly. Air is used to flush the toilet. And there is a complete sentence because it has two passive voice. Urine is recycled. Okay, that's fine. Thank you, Anafra. Anyone else, please?
Yes.
Me, teacher.
Yes, who is me?
Jorge.
Okay.
The bar routine.
Routine.
All the crew are woken up by the alarm every morning.
Exactly. All the crew are woken up by an alarm every morning. That's fine. Thank you. What else? Go ahead. Raul. Okay, exactly. Astronauts are locked up in a small place with 3 or 6 crewmates, right? From different countries. Yeah, that's fine. Thank you. What else?
Me, teacher.
Me, teacher.
Yes, who is me?
Fernanda.
Okay, Fernanda, go ahead. Say your name. When you say me, please say your name.
Arriba de 0G, astronauts are training to there with zero gravity using strange machines.
Exactly, are trained to deal with zero gravity using strange machines. Yeah. This was the question about. Okay, thank you. What else?
Israel, teacher.
Israel, go ahead, please.
In 0G, astronauts are strapped into place.
Astronauts.
Yes.
Even in the gym, right? It is
even in the gym.
In the gym, astronauts are strapped into place.
Yes.
Or they go far away. Okay, thank you. Please, more examples.
Maria, teacher.
Maria, go ahead.
In routine, more or less in the middle, soup and drinks are drunk with a straw.
Exactly.
Yeah, this line. One up. This one.
Soup,
and soup
exactly.
Yes. Soup and drinks are drunk with a straw.
And drinks are drunk with a straw. Okay. Exactly.
Me, teacher.
Yes.
In water, nearly all the water is brought from Earth by shuttle.
Exactly. Nearly all the water is brought from the Earth by a shuttle. Automated spacecraft. Okay, thank you. What else? There are a few more.
Jorge. In the paragraph 0G. And so 2 hours a day are spent on exercise to keep the astronauts.
2 hours a day are spent on exercise to keep astronauts fit. That's correct. Thank you. Any other?
Yes, me, Saul.
Saul, go ahead.
Up left of routine, they are put into an aircraft called the Vomit Comet.
Okay, they are put, exactly. That's fine, thank you. What else? No more?
Me, teacher Jorge. The paragraph water. Fear it is purified.
First, it is purified. And then it is used for drinking or food preparation. It's complete, okay? It's two passive voice sentences, actually.
Okay, teacher.
Thank you. Who else?
Teacher Israel.
Okay.
In routine, many astronauts sleep standing up.
Many astronauts sleep standing up.
Or not?
Yes, but no.
Why?
How does it work? because this is the beginning of the sentence. In that part that you read, there is no passive voice because it says many astronauts sleep standing up. There is no verb to be and there is no verb in past participle.
Oh, yes.
Teacher,
yeah.
Me, Jorge, the paraphrase water. Half food, the containers are crushed and they throw away.
All food.
All food.
Exactly. All food containers are crushed and thrown away and disposable. Yeah, and disposable clothes are worn.
Okay.
Yeah, the two passive voices. It's actually three. Okay. What else? Is there any other?
Me, again. They are also strapped into the mechanical chair,
Exactly. They are also strapped into a mechanical chair known as the 5DF. Okay, thank you.
Me, teacher.
Okay, go ahead.
Tools are kept in their pockets.
Exactly. Tools are kept in their pockets. Okay. Can you find any other?
Teacher, me. Okay.
Okay, who is me? Who was that one?
Vero.
Vero, go ahead.
In work, a lot of machinery is needed to keep people alive in space.
Exactly. It is example, but it's also here. Okay, thank you. No? Okay, one is also here. The example in the grammar spot. It is being built by teams or astronauts from all over the world. Yeah. Also here, water is precious. It's precious and isn't used for washing. Yeah. It is another one. Work and sleep is organized. It is another one. Work and sleep is organized. There is one here. A lot of the food is freeze-dried, so water is added. Yeah, from the example that someone was reading, say, many astronauts sleep standing up in a sleeping bag, which is strapped to the wall. Is there any other? Yes, I can see one here. But some of the water is taken from the air. Is taken. Also here.
The shirts and trucks.
Exactly. Ordinary clothes such as t-shirts and track suits, like we know them in Spanish, pants. Yeah, track suits, clothes to do exercise, are worn. And that's it. Right? Difficult?
No, teachers.
More or less. Okay, that's fine. So here we have an exercise, and it says here, is, exactly, give me a second, is cleaned twice a week. Thank you. Beida, number 2.
1,000 of credit card are yes stole. I don't know. Let me see a second.
Okay. Still in past participle, help her out.
Stolen.
Stolen. Are stolen. Thank you. Jesus, please, the next one.
Yes.
Number 3.
Our homework is marked on Mondays.
Is okay. Marked. There's the pronunciation. Marked.
Marked.
Okay. Thank you. Adriana, please.
Yes, teacher. He is a good speaker, but his speeches isn't graded.
Isn't what?
Great.
Right, like this.
Written.
WT.
Written. Double T.
Written.
And okay.
No.
Why not?
Aren't
written.
Aren't, exactly. Speeches is
Because
plural.
it is speeches.
Exactly. Because it is speeches. Speeches is plural. Aren't written by him. That's it. Yeah, once again, we have the verb is, are, is, are in negative, aren't, cleans, stolen, marked, written. All right? Difficult?
No, teacher.
Not so much. Okay. Aline, let's move on a little bit. So, yeah, well, for the following one. We still have, yes, we still have a. Here we have, continue talking about science and this stuff. We're going to switch the topic, right? The topic is about travel, animal travelers, yeah, and it's called Amazing Animal Travelers. And there are 3 different okay, the images. We're going to stop the session, reconnect. And you're going to answer it in small things. Okay? Then we're going to start the session. Number 2.
Travels very high up in the air.
Yeah.
Bar-headed goose.
Bar-headed goose.
It regularly flies at an astonishing. 9,000 meters above ground.
Exactly. Thank you very much. Adriana, please.
Yes, teacher. Takes over 3 months to complete his journey. Is a monarch butterflies.
Monarch butterflies. Okay, thank you very much. Aline, please.
Yes, teacher. Takes only 1 day to complete its journeys. The bar-headed.
Bar-headed.
Yes.
Exactly. That's fine. Beta, please.
Yes, teacher. Number 6. I perdí.
Number 5.
Travels the furthest. Humpback whales.
Yeah, they travel 10,000 kilometers. Thank you. Mario Alberto.
Yes, teacher. The number 6 travels across America is the butterflies.
The monarch butterflies, exactly. That's correct. Thank you. Okay, so here we have the other topic of this unit, right? This non-defining relative, which is 1,600 kilometers long in just one day. Yeah, then this is the idea. In just one day, they complete its journey. So, which refers to the journey. Yeah, and we are giving extra information about that journey. That this journey, that this travel or this trip is 1,600 kilometers long, right? Okay, then we have another one. The journey, which takes about, 3 months, is longer than the average lifespan of the butterfly. Remember that they mentioned that the butterflies that arrive to Mexico are not the same that started the journey, that started the trip. So they are supposed to be their babies or their grandbabies, grandchildren. Then, once again, which talks about the journey, the trip. It says, the information between the two commas is not essential to the meaning of the sentence, is extra information. What is that information? Which is 1,600 kilometers long, which takes about 3 months. This is extra information. When we want to give extra information about something, we may use which, we may use who, or even whose. Yes, we're going to give a few examples in the following page, right? Okay, but before doing so, we are going to review passive voice. What about passive voice? How well have you got it? ¿Qué también lo entendieron? So the idea is, if it is necessary, we can spend more time on it. If it is not necessary, well, we will just have a quick review. Okay, you just tell me, please. Well, here we have some examples about passive voice. T-shirts and tracksuits are worn by astronauts on the space station. Dante, in which tense is this sentence? Are worn. This one.
Sorry, teacher. In which
tense is this? Is in passive voice, of course. In which tense is that sentence?
Is in the children in past present passive.
Present, exactly. Simple present passive. Okay, that's fine. Simple present passive. That's correct. Thank you. Veronica, the next one. Hello, Veronica. No. Williams, the next one, please.
2 millions. Passive.
Okay, 2 million of liters, this one.
Yes, 2 million liters of liquid fuel are used to launch the space shuttle.
Okay.
Present passive.
Present passive, exactly, are used. Okay, thank you. And then let me see the next one. Carlos Alberto, please.
The space shuttle is not designed to land on the moon. Present simple passive.
Present simple passive, exactly. Thank you. The next one. Katia, please. Katia, you hear me? Your microphone is closed. No. Claudia, please. Hello, hello.
Present simple passive.
Present simple passive. That's fine. Thank you. Jorge Bautista, please.
The number Y.
Sorry?
No, what
Is water.
Is water, yes. The present continuous passive.
Present continuous. No.
No?
No,
Yes,
could you have is water?
Oh, it's simple. Yes,
Present
it's a present simple passive.
Exactly. Rodrigo, please. Exactly. We're going to have is as the verb to be. Yeah.
Present passive.
Astronauts.
Astronauts have been trained to spend time on the space station. Is present passive.
Present passive. No. Maria.
The subject.
Astronauts are being trained to spend time on the space station. Present passive.
Present passive. No.
It's
Present continuous.
Present continuous. Exactly. But we have are and we also have being. Yeah.
Okay.
That would be the difference between the previous sentences and this one. Okay. Thank you. Israel.
Yes, teacher. Is the shuttle being repaired? Is present continuous passive?
Exactly. Present continuous passive. Being is the difference, right? Consider that. Okay. Then we form the present simple passive with the subject, yeah, thing receiving the action, astronaut, shuttle. We need extra the verb to be in the ing. Being, are being trained. Is the shuttle being repaired? The verb is in past participle. Then, the use of this present continuous is explained here. We are going to use it to form, we are going to use this form, sorry, to talk about something that is happening now. Is the shuttle being repaired? Say yes, now it is being repaired. We are going to use passive for processes, and when it is not important or known who or what does the action, the agent. When we mention the agent, we are going to use by. Yeah, this is not always used. Very often, it's not necessary to use by and the agent because we don't know or because it is not important. That is the, yeah. Then let's review it here. For example, it says, write these sentences in the present simple passive. Use by plus the object to show the agent. For example, Simon cleans the car every weekend. First, these sentences are in active voice. We are going to transfer, or we are going to rewrite them in passive voice. What is the tip that I can give you here? Identify the subject and the object. Yeah, when the subject and the object are identified, and when they are simple, it is easy, right? Why? Because simply we are going to switch them. Yeah, we are going to switch the places. What is it?
What is the object? The car. The car. What is the tense? Present simple. Is, because it's the verb to be in present simple. What is the verb? Clean. Clean, we are going to use it in past participle. Is cleaned by Simon every weekend. For example, the number 2.
Me, teacher. Onofre, is a lot of new policies are making by the government every day, every year.
Okay. Then repeat, please. A lot of new policies are making by made. Remember, it's like the things made in China. Hecho en China. Actually, it is passive voice.
Okay.
Are
made by the government every year.
Every year. That's fine. Exactly. Thank you. Volunteer for number 3, please.
Me, teacher Ricardo.
Ricardo, go ahead, please.
Coffee and cocoa are grown by farmers in this region.
Okay. Coffee and cocoa
beans are grown by farmers in this region.
This region. That's fine. Thank you. Volunteer.
Me, teacher.
Number Dante. 4. Dante, go ahead.
Lola is driven. Driven to school every morning.
Is driven
to by school.
Por la escuela? No.
By to school every morning.
No. Who drives her?
Car? By car?
No. Who? No, in which? By Dave. Exactly.
Okay.
Repeat, please.
Lola is driven by Dave.
By Dave.
To school every morning?
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you. The next one, please. Different volunteer, please. Liam. Raul, go ahead. All her what? Clothes. All her clothes are made. Sorry. By Leah. By Leah herself. Por ella misma. Right? That's fine. Thank you very much. Then the next one, please.
Me, teacher. Jorge. For Real Plus is used by thousands of students.
Exactly. For Real Plus is this material, is this book, is used by thousands of students. Yeah. Questions about these examples? No?
Yes, teacher, I have a question.
Yes, what is it?
I didn't understand why in the number 5 you use Leah and the same time herself. It's not the same person?
Exactly. Because remember that herself are reflexive. Es un pronombre reflexivo. Los hace ella misma.
Okay.
Right? Are made by herself. By Leah herself. Cuando decimos los hace, decimos el nombre, él mismo o ella misma. It's just to give emphasis on that one.
Okay, that is correct to use both.
Yes, in this case, yes, because she makes all her clothes herself.
Okay.
Just to give emphasis. Okay. Thank you. Anyone else? No? Okay, we're going to do the same now, but with the present continuous passive, right? Gianni is cooking dinner. Here you have the example. Dinner is being cooked by Gianni. The number 2, volunteer. Please, if possible, different, that's much better.
Homework.
Who is me? Who is me?
Yvette.
Yvette, okay.
Okay, homework is being check. Make it by the
marked.
teacher.
The action is mark, like reviews, mark.
Okay. Okay. Our homework is being marked by the teacher.
By the teacher, that's correct. Thank you. Next one, please. Volunteer.
Jorge.
Jorge, go ahead.
New store is being.
Okay, it's more complete, the object.
A lot of new store.
Exactly, lots of new stores.
It's being.
Be careful because lots is plural.
It's.
Is for singular. For plural, Jorge?
Are.
Exactly, are.
Are being built. IKEA.
Built. Remember that the verb is build. In past and past participle, built with T at the end.
Is no bold?
No, built.
Built. Okay.
Built.
A lot of new store. It's are being built. IKEA.
Built by.
IKEA.
Remember, by IKEA.
By IKEA.
IKEA, right? Okay.
Okay.
That's fine.
Thank you.
Thank you. Who else? Let me type this
Me,
one.
teacher.
Okay, who is me?
Alicia.
Okay, Alicia, please, go ahead.
A new documentary.
New
Documentary.
Is
begin.
Begin, no, is being.
Sorry, being.
So if you say begin, it's like comenzar, no, it's being.
Is made.
Repeat, please.
A new documentary is being made.
Made.
By the BBC.
By the BBC. Okay. Thank you. Volunteer for the next one, please.
Me, teacher Beida.
Mm-hmm.
Another Harry Potter book is in being.
Okay.
Right.
Another. But no, we are in the number 5.
Yes, sorry. The Tower of London.
No, it's more complete.
Tower of London.
Repeat, please.
Tower of London.
Photos.
Yes. Photos of the Tower of London are being talk.
No, the verb is in past participle. What is the verb? Taken. In past participle?
Taken.
Taken. Thank you.
By tourists.
By. Okay, thank you. Next one, volunteer.
Israel.
Okay, go ahead, please.
Another Harry Potter book.
Okay. Here is number 6. Another Harry Potter book. What?
Isn't being.
Isn't being. Written
by J.K. Rowling.
By J.K. Rowling. Okay. Questions about this one?
Teacher, I have question about means sentence.
Which one?
Por ejemplo, for.
Number 4.
Sí, en means.
Okay.
O sea, en español, ¿cómo sería la traducción? Porque no
The
logro.
BBC is making a new documentary. La BBC está haciendo un nuevo documental. Ese es en voz activa. Si hablamos en voz pasiva, diría, un nuevo documental está siendo hecho por la BBC. Hecho, desarrollado, grabado, dependiendo del verbo que sea más apropiado en español.
Okay. Entonces, being es haciendo, being.
No, siendo.
Siendo.
Siendo, porque es el verbo to be. Igual el número 3. Lots of new stores are being built by IKEA. Dice, muchas nuevas tiendas están siendo construidas por IKEA. Study the examples and complete the rules with which or who. Monarch butterflies, which live for less than 3 months, migrate 4,000 kilometers every day. Aquí vamos a ocupar which para hablar de las mariposas monarca, right? To give extra information about this one. They migrate 4,000 kilometers every day, and they live less or for less than 3 months. Geoff's brother, who used to go to his school, is now an astronaut. Then we are talking about who. We are going to say, and who is who? ¿Quién es who? Vaya la redundancia. Ya, el hermano de Geoff's. Then we are giving extra information. He is an astronaut. And what is the extra information? He used to go to this school. And then the last one. Xian, whose aunt works at the library, can speak English, Chinese, and Dutch. Xian, de quien su tía trabaja en la librería, we are giving information about his aunt, sobre su tía. Remember that whose is for possessive. Yeah, can speak English, Chinese, and Dutch. Then, what is the rule? We are using non-defining relative clauses to give extra information about a thing or person. Always put a non-defining relative clause between commas, comma, comma. The extra information goes between commas. Then we're going to use for people. Which or whose? Who, exactly. And we are going to use for things.
Which
for things, right? Then let's review it. Yes, it is correct. Never use that with another defining relative clause. This computer, which costs 6,000 pounds, is produced in France. Yeah, what is the extra information? The cost. So this computer is produced in France. But if we want to give extra information about that computer, we are going to use which, because it's an object, right? Okay. Then,
teacher, sorry.
Adelante, porque ya se nos va a acabar el tiempo, perdón. Ajá.
Whose is plural?
Whose, no, whose es de quién. Is for possessive. Eso ya lo checaron en los cursos anteriores. Ese sí estoy seguro porque lo he dado. Ese es de quién. And it's just to give extra information. Sorry?
Como de quién es, ¿no? Así como que de quién es este vaso. Whose.
Exactly. Whose is this glass? Whose is this cup? Whose is this computer? Okay, sorry, the time went very fast. I'm going to send you the exercises just in a few minutes. Okay, okay?
Okay, teacher.
Thank
Okay,
you.
teacher, thank you.